Hello everyone, it's Dragon and you're watching the Great Dragon Show. Today we are going to solve this second question, which says take number as an input and sum from the initial point to that particular number, or you can say in reverse, from start from the number we have input, then go down up to first number, then add them all. So as you can see, I have taken the input number 5. We are going to make flowchart where our number will start from the 1, then we start adding or summing up 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we will get the answer as 15. So let's go to the main page and let's see how we are going to do this. Let's start to make our flowchart. As we all know, we will first make our start eclipse. Let's write START, start here. Now we have to mention our variables, so we will make a process box which is a rectangle. Then we will mention our variables here, which will be, first we have to take input, so we will first create a variable to take input. Then the second will be which we are going to use to run a loop. Then it should be I. The first one is T, the second one is I, and our loop will start from 1, so we will mention here. And the third will be to add and store our sum, so we will create a container here. I am mentioning the j and give it a 0. Now then, we have mentioned our variables. We will take input here, so let's make an input box which will be the parallelogram. Now take input in this T. These are all variable will mention as an integer, so they will all take the number as an input. So now we have taken the input, then we will go to the condition box for our loop. Now our loop, as per we discussed earlier, will start from the 1 and then it will go up to this last number, as we have input the 5. So we have I, which will start from the 1 and will go up to our number we have input. So these symbols are conditioning operator or conditional operator. The first one is less than operator and the second one is equals to operator. Together it will be called less than equals to this given variable. So now move forward. Here we will make a process box. In this we are going to use our container J which will going to store the sum of our number as j plus I. Then after we will move to our loop's initial point. As moving, we will increase our I. So we will write I equals to I plus 1. Let me write it properly. Now that we have completed our loop, then our answer will come from here, and again we have to make the output box in which we are going to give output as print our variable which was the container here, so it is j. Then we will make another eclipse which is called stop eclipse. So this will complete our process, and now you can see what this is doing here. We are starting our program with start eclipse, then we have mentioned our variables, then we have taken the input. Suppose we have take the input as 10, so now our number 10 is our input. So our program should do as start from the 1, then start summation like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 10, then it will give us the answer. So we have taken the number 10. Let's see if it is doing as we desire. Now let's see our condition. So if I started from 1, then it will first check if our number is less than or equals to this given number. So the first condition is satisfied, so it will go down, then it will start adding 0 plus 1, which will put in this container 1, and now the new value is in our container is 1. Then it will go from here, and in our process box again the I will increase. So now I will add 1 plus 1 as 2. So we have now the second value 2, which will again will get checked in this condition box, and it is now true. So it will go down again and add our new container, and the new values is 1, and now we have the value of I as 2, so it will again change our value in the in this container, and we will have new value as 3 in the j. Then the loop will go on, and it will check the condition unless until it will get to this point, now 10. So every time it will do like this. Now next time it will be 3, plus 3, so it will become 6. Then we have new value as 6, so next time it will become 6, and we will have the next value in I as 4. So continuously it will increase like this. Now 5, and the new value will be 10. and the last value will be 15, where I will be 5. It will go up to 10, where the condition will last time satisfied, and then when it go again and become 11, the condition will become false. Now when the condition is like this, then it will become false. Now our loop will cancelled here, and now in last we will print our last value from this container, which will be 55, which is the sum of all the number from 1 to 10. Now our program will stop here. So as you can see, this is the flowchart of this program, which will give the sum of numbers. Now we have a program which will start from 1 and will continuously sum the digits till the end number we have given, and it will give us the answer. And now we are again going to make a flowchart to create this program in reverse loop and with one less variable. So now start. We will create a start ellipse. Then second, we have to mention variables in our process box. First is input variable t, then second variable will be our container variable. We are not adding the third variable as loop or container because we are going to reverse this loop. We are going to process this loop in reverse. So let's see what will happen. In input box, we will take input as t. This t will going to work as our looping variable. In the condition, we will put t here and write greater than 0. So when we take input as 5, it will start our loop from number 5, then reduce it up to 1, which is greater than 0. Let's see. Then we will go down, and in our containing variable we are going to contain the sum of these two, like t plus I. So again it will store like this. If t is 5, then 5 plus 0 is equals to 5, and t is 4, then 5 plus 4 will be 9. Then again t is 3, then it will store 3 plus 9 as 12. It will go up to 1, and when the t become less than or equals to 0, and when our t will become equals to 0, then this condition will then this condition will become false and we will break out from the loop. Now then we will decrease our t as t equals to t minus 1. So it will continuously decrease our input by 1. Every time it will go from here then we just have to connect this loop to the start and now this will go here when the condition is satisfied, like y yes yes, and if the condition is false, it will become no, then it will go through this direction, and then we'll put our output box and print our container. Then in end we will put our stop eclipse. So as we can see, both of our flowchart is giving same answer for the same input, but as we can see we are using less variable here. We are using j here as a container, but here we are using I as container and there is no third variable here. So this flowchart is better than this first one. So this will run better. So as you can see, both the answer here, let me clean it. As you can see, both the program and they will give same answer. And now this is the answer of our question, which was the sum of n numbers. Thank you for watching, and we will solve our third question in our next video.